hello Sonia, how are you?
I'm doing great. What's about you?
I'm also fit as fiddle. Thank you so much for asking. So we are meeting second time and after a long time. After I think we 1 and 2 months, if I'm not wrong.
No, it has been long time, more than 1 and 2, 4 and 5 months.
Okay. So
Yes, yes, yes.
so we know very well to each other. So can we skip this part of introduction? Yeah, you want to know about myself.
No, if you want, then you can go with it. If I
Yeah,
talk
I know
intro,
you.
it
Your
will be
name is
great.
Sonia. You are teaching in a school. That's pretty much okay. There's no need to just elaborate ourselves more and more. So why we waste
Yes,
our time? So we just come to a topic. Okay.
yes. First of all, I want to know how is your coaching going on and
It's
how's
going
the teaching
fabulous.
journey is going on.
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I'm also enjoying my
Actually,
work. Yeah.
actually, today I fix this conversation in order to know that what is happening in teachers' life because everybody knows that what is going on with a student's life and what the kind of problems they are facing. But in this video, I wanted to know what is actually happening with teachers, what they are feeling for their student, what they expect from their student. So first of
I
all,
think, I think the question what you asked here, you will have answer already because you are teaching at a school and you are doing a fabulous work. You are teaching simultaneously a lot of subjects, and I think you are meeting, I think, a bundle of students. So of course,
yes.
you have idea about this. How's the teacher life? So little bit can you share? Then I will tell you because I think what I am teaching is a training job, and what you are teaching is a schooling job. Then you have a more idea about the teacher's life, and because you are dealing teachers also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I talk about myself, then I have actually get the bored from this teaching profession because of
Mm-hmm.
the some reason.
Okay.
Uh, uh, and the reason including by student behavior. Sometimes they behave in a way which do not get me satisfied. If I am providing him something just for finishing their task, if I am motivating them, but they are not taking it seriously. And also same happens in online also. When our
Mm-hmm.
trainers provide us some kind of tasks, the student don't feel excitement to doing that work. Sometimes they
Mm-hmm.
skip taking sessions or not. Like this, they behave in this way. So I have actually get tired because of this profession. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to quit it just to
Mm-hmm.
start something. Or on the other hand, I think that we should bring some little changes in our teaching field, right? Doing something like that so a student could also enjoy that process.
Yeah, of course. I'm quite agree with your point because, as you mentioned here, the students are just avoiding our things, what we are providing. Whether we are providing a task, yeah, any work, what they want, they are skipping. So I think we say this thing, it's talk about, it's an interest. They are not
Right.
taking our interest in that particular way, what we are providing. Then we have to focus what types of interest we can make to make the understand the students, but that things not depend to all time. If I talk about myself, I am teaching at an institute. On that time I just become a friend of my student. I never thought like that. No, I am a teacher, I am a trainer, I am a teaching here, so I have to show my position. Never, because look wise, I'm not looking like a teacher, I'm not looking like a trainer. So how can I show myself? How can I just impose the students? No, you have to do such types of things. I always become friend of my students, and I think all students, not all, but some students are same of my age. So where I cannot show my position, where I cannot show, I cannot impose the things over the students. So I always start teaching with the mix up with friends, like of friends. And that technique helped me a lot to making ourselves like that, to creating understanding between teacher and students. I'm not saying no, you have to become friends, you have to become a student, then you can, then you are able to teach. But no, I think something is there you have to do to creating an interest and just teach you. This is a very important for you. And I think where I am a teaching, the student already knows that we have to do that things. That's why they are coming. I'm not talking about to all students. If I teach a 20 students batch, one and two they are just coming by forcing their parents. No, you have to learn that language, then you have to go. But there's a lot of students, they really want to learn that language, that's why they are coming. So they are managing themselves like that. We are learner. I am a perfect trainer, I am learning this language as well, I'm teaching. So I have to cover myself. Yeah, I have to show myself what I am exactly. That same things I'm doing. So as you mentioned, you get bored. I don't know why, because I think it's a very fantabulous job what we are doing. You know what? Once I really don't like this teaching way, but when I entered in this job, yeah, in this platform, I start enjoying. Because I think we can say that the age matters. I think it's a lot. Age matters. If the students are same of your age, then you feel free. Then you get the something interesting. No, I have to teach. I have to talk, because we are talking not as a teacher and a student. We are talking as a similar way, because that same thing they know already. I know already what's the going on our scenario, what's the going our society. We discussed in English. I think this is the part is different, teaching apart from the school.
Yes. Actually, I'm very agree with your point, and I have to share here one incident with my student. There was a student who I taught him, and he was very big weak. He does not have a rudimentary knowledge of grammar, or we can say the tables, addition tables, and he was in the fifth standard.
Okay.
Then I start. So family, their parents forced him to teach us from here, from to my at my home. So I started from addition and all these things. But when their exams came, then he get failed. So that was not my mistake, because it's
Yeah.
some of the responsibility of the schools. School should be providing them the all the facility, and they should. This is the responsibility of schools and teachers. They should cover all the subject. That's not depend on me. So their
Yeah.
parents, when they get failed, their parents came to me, and they was complaining me that what were you doing? My
Mm.
child has get failed. We are not giving you fee in return. So, and after that, they keep changing their child to different teachers and learners. And same also happens in witness in YouTube. We can see a lot of learners are there who wanted to implement their English, and they keep changing. Whenever anybody is opening their launching their 21 task, 21 challenge, 15-day challenges, then they all that is student you can appear in
Yeah.
in that way, and after 5 days and 6 days, they skip it and they try to approach new teacher just for implementing. So here, what is a pinpoint? What where students are lacking? Is it the responsibility or mistake of a teacher or a learner? So please share something about it.
It's very tricky question. I hope so, because you know what, it for me as well. Like I really want to learn anything else. Okay, and I know what the subject of that concept. Okay, we talk about English language like that. We are learning English, and I am a learner of English language. So if I'm finding teachers on our over a YouTube, yeah, any offline institute, if we are finding, then we get to know they are teaching a best way or not. First, we realize that if I am a serious student, then of course I can manage myself with that teacher who are such a giving a such provider brilliant notes, brilliant knowledge, and I'm just feeling like that. No, I have to do, and I already fixed my target within I'm getting a call.
Okay, no problem. You can get.
We can
Yes.
continue
Okay.
without
Am I
further ado.
visible?
Yeah,
Yes,
you are
yes.
visible and perfectly audible too. So what were your question?
Okay. So my first question is regarded with student
Yeah.
and okay. So many students feel a very problem while learning the questions and vocabulary. So what kind of strategies they should implement in themselves so that their learning process can be burdenless? This is my
You know
first
what?
question.
Yeah, of course. Vocabulary, I think, play the very vital role in our conversation, in our journey. Yeah, we can say that what we are going to speaking. Okay, but it's in a starting time, I think learner they really want to learn that language. They should stop the vocabulary. We need a verb on that time because for making a sentence, for giving the construction of the sentence, we just need a subject, verb, and object. The three basic idea we should know about it. Then we are able to speak that language. We are able to deliver our thoughts in front of two people. In a starting time, we don't have to focus ourselves. No, we have to learn a typical words. We have to improve ourselves because you know what, using a vocabulary is a skill. If you have, because sometimes we learn a lots of words but we are unable to use these all of words in our conversation because we
Yes.
don't know how to we use these all of words. We have to start practice a lot and a lot by using these all of words. So in a starting time you can skip, but gradually and slowly you have completed your grammar lectures, you have completed, you are good at to making a sentence formation. Then you enter the vocabulary terms and just fix your mind. I have to learn 5 words, and those 5 words I have to use in our conversation by hook or by crook. Okay, then you are able to learn that all our words very good way because you know what, I am a student of the competitive exam. I have a bundle of dictionary. I know very well what is the means of that word, but I'm not familiar with these words. I'm not going to use these all of words in your conversation, and together we are talking about, we are using a very simple verb in our conversation, and that is okay to understand the things. Okay, but once we come to the advanced level, then we need a high vocabulary, then we need a, I think, advanced words, advanced idioms. Then of course we can learn, we have to use. Don't focus learning more, focus it how to use these all our words. That's gonna help you a lot. Learn it, use it. If you are learning twice time, then you have to use these all our time, I think many times. Don't count how much times you can use these all our words, you have to use only. Then you can make these all our words friends with you, and you are able, like that, if I give you anything, you instant you say thank you. You don't have to think like that, what I have to say after taking any gift from other side. So that thank you word is very familiar with us. That's the type of words we have to learn, we have to use more and more, then you can learn. I think this is my personal
Oh,
opinion.
nice, nice. And I would also suggest my student they to behave like this way. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
So second question is goes to a teacher that what kind of behavior and body language does a teacher require when he intern in a classroom? Because a
Hmm.
lot of teachers today's time, lot of teachers has adopted this behavior that we should behave like a friend with the
Hmm.
student, but sometimes
But
it gets
sometimes, yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
student
understand.
is started to cross their limits.
Hmm.
So how we should behave as a teacher, how we should react with a student in little strict way, or friendly way, and there should be a boundary between a teacher and a student.
Yeah.
So how to maintain this boundary?
Of course, you know what? For listening your question, I just I am able to recalling the one incident what was happened in the past. You know what? In my class, one of the boys who are coming to learn that language, and he was sitting only 2 days in my class, and third
Hmm.
days he just showing the activities like that, if you are just you are a boy and I am a girl. Okay, You just teaching like that, you are just commenting us, and you are just trying to, we can say, impress, that types of thing. So on that time you have to become a strict, then you cannot show yourself, no, I am a very familiar, I am very this types of things, I am that. So on that time I told that student, who are you, just tell me your name, and if you are showing this types of things, the door is here, you can just go there. So that types of attitude you should have while teaching. Okay, if
Right.
any student just crossing their limits, then you have a power, because you have a correct position to do anything what you are doing and what you want to say. You have a power, you have a thing. So same incident was happened with me in, I think, 2 years ago. So I just told one thing, if you know your limits, then most welcome. But if you don't know your limits, the door is here, you can go. And the institute owner just told me this is the right way of teaching.
Yes.
So I
Great,
think,
great.
yeah, I think if you know the behavior of students, then you can teach like a way. But if you know that students are just taking advantage of your behavior, then you have rights. You have to teach one time. Otherwise, you can rusticate. Okay, but you are teaching in a school, so I think you have to, you have to just focus a lot, that thinking a rustication. But in an institute, I can teach, I can do such types of things. If any
Yes,
boy
yes.
just crossing any, it's not only boy but also any girl just crossing their limit, then we have a right, we can complain their parents, what their behavior they are showing at school, what the attitude they are showing. So that the positive attitudes teacher should have also. Okay, then we can maintain our consistency, then we can maintain our boundary as well. Because between a relation of the children and student and teacher, it should be mind blowing, it should be crystal clear. Teacher know about their student, and the student also know about their teacher, what the behavior of my teacher. If I do any mischief in front of the teacher, then the teacher also give me a punishment. If I just polite, yeah, calm, then teacher teaches in that way. So first we should just know that what is the nature, what is the atmosphere of our class, and how to maintain it, because this is a duty of teacher. It is not duty of only student but also a teacher. And all time if you are showing attitude in front of two students, because nowadays no one going to tolerate you, no one going to, I think even I am also not going to tolerate to anyone. If any teacher is showing the attitude in front of to me, so I'm damn sure I'm not going to tolerate with that teacher. But if we are just maintain our consistency, we are just maintain our boundaries, that types of I am, and you have to become likewise, and that time you are, I have to become likewise, then we can just maintain our boundaries. I think these things happen with any relation. It's mother father, it's
Yes.
any relation it is happening. You have to just know about your natures, and then we have to show ourselves. Because without
Yeah.
knowing any nature, we cannot show ourselves in front of to anyone. Like that today you are very rude, and if I'm just showing my attitude in front of to you, are not going to tolerate me. Okay, so that things happen with
Yes.
everyone. Yeah.
So it means you really hit the nail on the head
Yeah.
with the question, right? So yes. So does it hurt you as a teacher, to be very honest? This kind of behavior of a student
No,
hurt
never,
you?
because I don't take serious of my students in all time. Because you know
Okay.
what, we have such types of students, we know very well what is our limits. If we take our seriousness, it sometimes it hurts, sometimes it hurts, because we are human beings. We have a feelings, what types of student are talking in front of to us, so of course that sometimes hurt us. But I just get to know what is the scenario behind why this thing going on, why we are just
Yes.
yeah. If we know that such types of things, then of course we can manage the situation. Because in rarely I heard in my institute, so I am
Yeah.
unable to give the, I think, best answer of that question.
Yeah. But it can seen on your face. Sometimes it also happens with every teacher nowadays.
Yeah.
Sometimes they scolded by their no principals, authority, their no managers. So that's why people feel no exploitation. And this word exploitation is going very trendy regarding with teachers because they are exploiting by their teacher students or with their principals anyhow. So what would you like to say with this word exploitation?
It's like polite. In Hindi, we can say it's a social. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a expolite you are pronunciation here.
Exploitation.
Can you elaborate this word?
It's in Hindi it's called social.
Yeah, it's expolite. Okay. So expolite that the means yeah, of course. That the mentality of the people. We are expolited by someone. Okay, but something like you are principal at a school. So you know very well you are going to exploit your teacher, staff, yeah, students. What you are doing, what types of behavior, what types of atmosphere you are creating that thing. So I would be suggest here, if we are exploit to anyone, yeah, if I am exploited by someone, so we have to find out the reason behind. What is the reason behind? Because nobody, I think, here to tolerate anything else without grievance. So first we have to know the reason behind. What is the reason, and we can take our action as well. Because there's a no one has a power to exploit us without any reason. So we can take our action. By the way, I have a one question regarding this question. Uh, what is the purpose to ask this question? Like any story behind you? Yeah, any reason? Because I think that question would be asked when you have something. Then you can ask.
No, it's yeah. In my city, it's actually happened, and it's a great news spread by someone on Instagram. It's very famous. Some of the teachers, because of their exploit, they have quit their teaching profession job.
Mm-hmm.
Many people are making reels over this topic, and that is why a lot of students have changed their mentality. Especially in my school, also we behave. Some one day we were also discussing about this topic that our staff should not be explored by us. So
Mm-hmm.
we manage a uh, we manage a meeting there, and personally we ask the teacher that are you feeling good in our school? Do you have any problem? If you have, then you can share with us. So
Mm-hmm.
this word is totally related with teachers nowadays because teachers are doing 5 to 10 job and they have no even permission to talk with another teacher. They have no permission to sit on the chair in their classrooms. Even
Okay.
chairs has also taken out from the classroom. So that kind of behaving is happening with teachers. So that is why
Mm-hmm.
my purpose is behind it. And I manage in my school, so that's why I know all these behavior is happening nowadays. So that's why I
Hmm.
personally asking to you.
Yeah, you know what? If I talk about my institute, I can sit anywhere, what where I want. But I think in a school, the some principal are making such types of rule. You cannot sit here. While teaching, you cannot sit. While teaching, you cannot use your phone. So such types of
Yes.
rules we are making. So I think sometimes it is good, but sometimes it is bad also. Because you know
Yes.
what, if teachers are more responsible, then they know very well we have to use a phone in front of two students or not. So we cannot
Yes.
make a mandatory rule in front of because we are imposing we can say, of course we are imposing to ourselves, no, you have to do such types of things. And if we are working anywhere, we have to give the freedom, some freedom at least. Because where we teach without freedom, we can give our best that thing. Because in
Yes.
you know what, in the thing, I'm very lucky on that things. When where I'm teaching, my institute owner was is very good. He never imposes me, you have to do such types of activities in your class. Whatever I want to do, I do. There's a no one to
Yeah.
just,
Wow.
yeah, there's no one to teach me, you have to teach like a way. I think that's why I am staying here. That's why I'm giving their best. That's why I'm just taking my students as my family, as my family. Okay. And I think that should be everywhere, because if you give the such types of freedom of your teachers, not I think not all time, because some teachers are taking advantage. No, she is a foolish, he is a foolish, he is giving such types of priority, so they are just making us fun. But if teacher is responsible, if teacher know very well that is my responsibility, I have to teach such types of things, then of course we have to give such types of freedom of our teachers, our staff. There we are able to understand, and they are also free to just give their views and ideas in front of to staff, in front of to public, in front of to students as well. Because you know what, sometimes what happen, if there's a lot of foundation, okay, then teacher sometimes get stuck what she has to speak, because she really
Yes.
wants to speak, but just because of foundation, she just think
Yeah.
like that, no, I don't have, there's no matter to just keep anything else in front of two students, because they are just thinking like that, if anybody just take me wrong, so maybe it not, you know what, in my institute what is the behavior such type of, if any student complain me, my owner, so he asked me what is the reason. He never give the such types of opportunity of a student. No, you just come here and give the such types of complaint. And this is the
Yeah.
best rule. I think this is the best rule. You don't give the such types of permission of your student. They come and they just talking about you a bad words. We have to give the things. No, you are a teacher. You are a student. You know your limits. If anything is going very bad in front of to you, then you can concern with us, then you can discuss with us, but not all time like that. Some schools are there who are not giving the permission of parents. You just come and talk with a teacher. So that is also a best rule, I think, because you know what, parents are in the habit of to listening their child, and they are coming and to imposing the teacher what types of you are teaching, what the things you are doing, such types of things. Sometimes it hurts, so we have to manage these small things. Then we can do a better way of work. I think this is
I'm
my
so
opinion.
glad to listen your views. You have really a great insight with your profession as a teacher. So
Hmm.
very thank you so much for giving the answer of my question. And it would help to change the mentality of a lot of people who would listen this video, who would listen the views from the teachers like you, what they feel and what is their opinion. So thank you so much,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, it's my. I'm very. I think we can say that I'm very glad to deliver that such types of thoughts in front of to you,
Yes,
because I am not like we can say that I'm not professional teacher. I'm not just immersing myself in that field. I'm just teaching, but what I am feeling, what types of behavior I am realizing, that such types of point of views I just put on your in front of to you. That's all.
yes, and people should listen you. People should
Hmm.
listen this kind of because teachers always listen their student, their problems. Everyone is aware with the learners, but nobody is aware with the teacher's feeling. Sometimes
Yeah.
student keep their errors and mistake hard teacher, but teacher never responds
Yes,
back.
that things happen.
Yes,
I think when students are becoming too more smart in front of to teacher, such types
yes,
of
yes,
students also available in the market in the our scenario, because over a YouTube is as well. They are learning English, but they are not. They are very free to just point out. They are very free to. They are
yes,
very busy. They have a very hectic schedule. But if we just give that chance, no, you have just come here and just find out the mistake ourselves. They are very ready. They are they are very eager to just finding your mistakes. So such as the students are also, I think we should avoid that types of students, because on that time they just born such types of things. We have to just find the only mistakes and nothing we have to do.
okay. Thank you, ma'am, so much for coming here, for joining me and giving your great insight in this video.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye
Okay.
bye. Take care.
You too have a good day. Bye bye.
Same to you.